So Hamas are the good guys because they're anti-colonialism and anti-imperialism, just like BLM. In 2020, our cities were burned to the ground. Our businesses raided. People were killed. There should have been a full-throttle condemnation from our media, from our politicians. Instead, CNN called the riots mostly peaceful. Kamala bailed out the rioters. And local Democrats chopped police budgets. It's what they learned in school. BLM violence is justified because police are bad and criminals are victims. Antifa has been free to operate in the streets for years. When Trump took office, we saw Antifa rise. They covered their faces with masks, but we knew who they were. Skinny white liberals straight off campus. Professors joined Antifa. This is a violent group dedicated to overthrowing the government. But the government says they're just an idea. Antifa doesn't exist because they're fighting the oppressors. They're only okay with violence if they can justify the cause. It's okay to parachute into a country, kidnap people, unload machine gun fire into concerts, because they were taught Palestinians are victims of a land dispute. It's time for the FBI to get off our backs and take a look at what's going on in these pro-terrorist rallies, into BLM, Antifa, and into the domestic madrasas that are infesting our campuses. Elizabeth Pipko joins me now. It is ironic that there's a school shooting here in America and the left wants to disarm Americans, but if there's a school massacre in Israel, they want a ceasefire. Why is that?
They do, yeah. Look, a lot of the messaging that I have seen coming out of these young advocate groups these last few days has not only been a disturbing push for violence in Israel, but the justification for that violence being the shared lived experience they think they have with the people of Gaza. That proves, if nothing else, an amazing detachment from our reality. It's also naive, ignorant, and laughable at best. And I think it honestly proves that our academic institutions are raising activists instead of critical thinkers.
So it's narcissism. They believe they live an oppressed life here in Manhattan, just like the Palestinians do in Gaza. So they relate to these underdogs, these underdog oppressed people, and they justify violence because, hey, everybody has to fight the colonial powers.
Exactly. Unfortunately, a lot of us who didn't agree with a lot of the messaging coming out of these groups over the last few years, we're probably still a little, happy seeing these young people passionate about fighting injustice anywhere that they saw it in the world. Unfortunately, we have been severely shocked this last week to know that apparently the burning of babies or kidnapping of Holocaust survivors does not count as injustice and does not, does not encourage any kind of rally. Instead, it actually encourages solidarity with those that committed those violent offenses. So I'm confused at best and furious at worst.
Do you see a growing domestic terror threat coming from within universities?
I do. Like I said, these institutions are academic institutions that we have relied on for years to train critical thinkers are instead doing the opposite of that. They are raising people that not only hate Americans, but actually support terrorism. And that can only lead to one very dangerous result.
Do a lot of these places at these universities get funding from these Arab countries that are trying to, I don't know, launder money into these campuses in order to create hate?
Honestly, I hate to say it, but I would almost hope that they do, because I otherwise cannot understand how this could have happened. In the freest, greatest country in the entire world, we have raised nothing but the best up until very recently.
Yeah, I think the FBI needs to take a hard look at some of these universities and get to the bottom of this.
100%.
Elizabeth, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.